Fact 1. Your stomach gets a new lining every 3 to 4 days. Your stomach is so acidic, it would digest itself, unless it replaced its inner lining every few days. That means every 3 to 4 days, your body rebuilds part of itself, just to survive its own power. Fact 2. There's a species of fungus that can control the mind of insects. Deep in the rainforest, there's a real-life zombie fungus. It infects ants, takes over their nervous system, and forces them to climb high, then kills them and grows out of their body. It's called cordyceps, and it's straight out of a horror movie. Fact 3. The largest living organism on Earth is a fungus, and it's over 4,000 acres wide. You might think the blue whale is the biggest creature on Earth, but no. The largest living organism is a giant fungus called Armillaria ostoi, also known as the honey fungus. It lives underground in Oregon, USA, and it spans over 3.5 miles per 1,000 acres. On the surface, it just looks like trees and dirt, but beneath, it's all one massive organism connected by a huge underground root network. Fact 4. Humans actually glow in the dark, but it's too faint to see. You might not believe this, but humans literally glow in the dark. We emit a tiny amount of visible light called biophoton emission. It's about 1,000 times weaker than the human eye can see. Scientists captured it using ultrasensitive cameras, so yes, you're glowing right now. Fact 5. There's a deep ocean sound called the bloop, and no one knows what made it. In 1997, researchers at NOAA National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration recorded a bizarre, ultra-low-frequency sound in the Pacific Ocean. It was louder than any known whale, ship, or explosion. They called it the bloop, the scariest part. The source of the sound came from near the location of H.P. Lovecraft's fictional underwater city, Orlia. Some scientists say it might be ice, others, not so sure. Fact 6. Space smells like burnt steak and welding fumes. You've seen stunning images of space, but ever wondered what it smells like? Astronauts who've done spacewalks report a strong scent on their spacesuits when they return. The smell? A mix of burnt steak, hot metal, and welding fumes. It's believed to be caused by dying stars and high-energy particles. Space might look silent, but it smells like a mechanic's garage. Fact 7. You are made of stardust. The iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, the oxygen you breathe, they were all forged inside exploding stars. Every atom in your body heavier than hydrogen and helium was created in a supernova billions of years ago. So when scientists say you're made of stardust, it's not a metaphor, it's cosmic truth. Fact 8. There's a lake in Africa that turns animals into stone. In northern Tanzania, there's a mysterious lake called Lake Natron. Its waters are extremely alkaline and salty, so harsh that animals that fall in are often calcified and preserved. They're not actually turned to stone, but they look like real-life statues. It's nature's version of a petrifying spell. Fact 9. The human body can survive for minutes after decapitation. It sounds like horror fiction, but it's true. The human brain can remain conscious for several seconds, possibly up to a minute, after decapitation. Historical accounts from the French Revolution reported eyes blinking and facial expressions reacting after the guillotine. While blood pressure drops instantly, consciousness may not disappear right away. It's one of the darkest mysteries in neuroscience. Fact 10. Black holes can sing, but their song lasts billions of years. In 2003, NASA discovered something shocking. A black hole in the Perseus galaxy cluster was emitting sound waves. But these weren't ordinary sounds. They were at a pitch so low, it would take over 10 million years for a single human ear to hear one wave. The frequency was a B-flat, but 57 octaves below middle C, far below what any human or instrument can hear. In a way, the universe has its own haunting soundtrack. Fact 11. Time passes differently on mountaintops and in valleys. Time doesn't tick at the same speed everywhere on Earth. According to Einstein's theory of general relativity, gravity affects time. The stronger the gravity, the slower time moves. That means if you live at sea level, your clock runs a tiny bit slower than someone living on top of a mountain. It's a difference of nanoseconds, but it's real, and we can measure it. Technically, people on mountaintops age just a little faster. Fact 12. There are organisms that can survive in outer space, without a spacesuit. In 2007, Scientists sent a tiny creature called a tardigrade into space, with no protection. Not only did it survive the vacuum of space, freezing temperatures, and deadly radiation, it came back alive. Tardigrades, also known as water bears, can enter a state called cryptobiosis, where they shut down almost all biological activity and become virtually indestructible. These microscopic creatures might even survive the end of Earth itself. Fact 13. Your brain can play tricks on you. It can create false memories that feel 100% real. You might swear something happened a certain way, but your brain could be lying. Scientists call it the Mandela effect, when large groups of people remember the same event incorrectly. It's not just a mental glitch, your brain can literally fabricate details and convince you they're real. These false memories feel just as vivid and emotional as true ones. Basically, your brain can write fiction, and you believe it's history. Fact 14. You've never actually touched anything in your life. It feels like you're touching things all the time, your phone, the ground, other people. But on an atomic level, you never actually touch anything. That's because the electrons in your atoms repel the electrons in everything else. What you feel is the force of electromagnetic repulsion. So when you touch something, it's more like hovering just above it, forever separated by invisible forces. Reality is stranger than fiction.